Hi, I'm Paula, and I am a patient of Dr. Elbert Cheng. I've been a patient here about 2 years. Well, I have to say that I have been a longtime user of Botox, and I moved to the area about 2 years ago and was searching for a great place to come. And I discovered Cheng Plastic Surgery, and I came here first almost 2 years ago with Kevin, who's done a phenomenal job of Botox. So I was working with Kevin for almost a year and maybe a couple months. And while he did such a great job with my Botox, I just noticed that things were still not staying in place as much as I wanted. And to be honest, it really started off with some improvements I was looking for in my lower face and in my neck. So I asked Kevin about what we could do with Botox, and we started with that. But I felt like I needed to do more and more long term. So I first was approached by Kevin again about consulting with Dr. Cheng about additional things I could do above and beyond the Botox, the fillers, etc. And we had a consult. And again, I was focused mostly on my lower face. So initially what he said was that he could do not only help with my neck and my chin, but he literally pulled up my whole face and said a deep, plain facelift would really produce phenomenal results. I agreed to do the deep plane facelift, and I have to say I had a lot of anxiety and nervousness prior to actually having the procedure done. But once I made the decision to do it and the day came, I almost said, you know what, we're gonna make the best of it. And the surgery itself, obviously I was asleep and it was fine. And I have to say, from the minute I got out, I was pleased with the results. Now, the surgery itself, the recovery wasn't even that bad. I went home and of course did a lot of aftercare, but literally within a week, I was so happy with the results. And then literally probably 2 weeks later, I felt like my old self. And I just couldn't believe the transformation. And yet it was so natural as well. Dr. Cheng, Adina, Mindy, everyone who helped me either before or after was truly amazing. About 2 to 3 weeks after my first surgery, I consulted Dr. Cheng again about doing a little bit more because the first surgery was all about just lifting my face and doing the deep plane facelift. So we started consulting on maybe even doing some lasers, some CO₂ lasers. We were looking at my lips as well as my eyes. And we agreed ultimately on doing a brow lift, upper and lower eyes, and then a very small portion on my lips because I wanted to be conservative with that, and then the CO₂ laser. So my recovery after the second surgery, which again, after consulting with Adina and Dr. Cheng, I decided to do, I have to say was a little rougher than the first one. And the reason being is that because I had the laser. And the laser, though I would recommend it so highly, it just took a little longer for the swelling and some of the sensitivity to go down. But I immediately saw results with my eyes and my lips, and I thought, oh, this is going to be amazing. So I'm now about 6 months out from my original surgery of the facelift and about 3 to 4 months out from my second surgery. And I have to say, not one person has said, did you get a facelift? But people do say constantly, wow, you look great, or you look younger for your age, or wow, you look rested. And the biggest compliment I think I got is that you look really natural and very like almost age appropriate. So I just would have to say that it has been so worth it. The office has been amazing. The results have speak for themselves. And I would recommend this to anyone that's considering it. I know that it's a rough decision and it can be very unsettling to make it, but take it from me, no one was more anxious than me. And I want to shout from the rooftops that this is the best thing I've ever done for myself. So I guess to close out, what I'd like to say is just a huge thank you to the entire team here at Cheng Plastic Surgery, especially Dr. Elbert Cheng, who is so kind, so good at his craft, and he's almost like an artist on your face, which is, I think, so rare in this field, and also he's so skilled at what he does. I want to thank Adina, who held my hand literally from day one all the way through the recovery, and even today we're very good friends. To Karina, who is wonderful with all the marketing, to all the staff and the nurses who helped me afterwards, because again, it can be a little nerve-wracking. But I just want to say thank you, and my appreciation is so sky high for this office, and I hope I'm a patient forever.
We hope you're a patient forever too.